when you think about it, public diplomacy has been an integral part of American foreign policy really since the very beginning of our country. It's kind of, I would call it the hallmark of what you might call American exceptionalism. Are there limits to public diplomacy? Of course there are limits. You can't do an Iran nuclear deal with public diplomacy. But even here, there are certainly been efforts of public diplomacy to try to steer the direction of that agreement, to try to influence it. Our diplomacy, our public diplomacy, is really in the DNA of the American people, and it's very much an integral part of the success, or sometimes the lack of success, of our American foreign policy. How do we convince Congress that public diplomacy is worthwhile or is necessary? It happens by virtue of the fact that it's going on all the time. I mean, it can hardly escape the notice of the White House or the State Department that public diplomacy is playing a role in these kinds of issues. There are times when the State Department wishes that public diplomacy would butt out and not be involved at all, and they would leave it to them because they're the diplomats, they're the experts, they know how to get these things done, and public diplomacy just messes things up as far as they are concerned. In our democratic society, that's likely not to happen. People are going to get involved, and they are going to let their views be known. It really depends on what the issue is as to whether or not the government officials and the public sector work together, or whether they are working sometimes at cross purposes.